Hi, I'm Julio. This is the second video of a series of videos looking at Rational Emotive Behaviour Therapy and how it can be applied in early childhood with young learners. We want to alert children to their thinking nature and help them understand that thinking, feeling and behaving are all interconnected. Rational Emotive Behaviour Therapy is a counselling paradigm based on the philosophy that what happens to us doesn't make us act and feel as we do. It's our interpretation of what happens that does. So how do we convey this to our early childhood students? Gautama Buddha said that the world as we know it is a construction. We have certain beliefs about how things are, and some beliefs better approximate reality, whereas other beliefs don't. So in constructing our beliefs, we are constructing our world. How do we help our little children, little students, young students, understand this? Donald Hoffman, cognitive scientist, similarly says that our thought constructions are approximations or simulations of what we believe life to be or how we believe it to be. The better these approximations are, the better that we can cope with life as it unfolds before us in terms of our relationships with others, excuse me, ourselves, and how the world operates. This is the Have a Go Spaghettio Success Helper chart. It is designed to alert students to their thinking nature and that thinking, feeling, and behaving are all interconnected. There are 6 success helper capabilities, all color-coded. The first one is yellow success helper, which is called I can cooperate, good day mate. This incorporates Albert Ellis's unconditional acceptance of others, meaning that we recognize the humanity of ourselves in others, and therefore they have worth like we do. So we unconditionally accept them. Doesn't mean we have to be their friends, of course, but we respect them. The blue success helper capability is give it a try at banana pie. Embedded in this is internal locus of control, the sense of agency, the sense that I can set goals and I can work hard to achieve them, but at the same time understanding that my achievements or my failings don't define who I am. It's a very, very important distinction to make. The third one is the green success helper. The green success is I'm ready with my teddy. Embedded in this is goal management and goal setting, time management, being able to have the resources at our disposal to work on our goals and to be able to reflect on our goals, reset our goals. But again, failure or success doesn't define us. Who we are is not what we do. Fourth one is I can keep coolio, or I keep coolio at schoolio. This is frustration tolerance, internal locus of control. Managing our emotions, especially when the going gets tough. And we help children understand that some of the problems we think are catastrophes or big problems are not when we put them into context. So we help them put into context the things that might worry them or the things that they think are big problems. This is useful for students to understand that if we think something is worse than it is, according to the evidence, we can feel worse than we need to be. The red one, the red success helper capability is I'm worthwhile crocodile. This is unconditional self-acceptance. It's understanding that a person's worth or my worth or our worth is not contingent on how others assess us or how well or badly we do at things. It's a given. We're worthwhile no matter what. So we call this success helper thinking, the belief that I'm okay no matter what. When we think in terms of I'm only okay if you think I'm okay, we call that success stopper thinking, because you are always looking for the approval of others to feel okay, which according to Albert Ellis is an irrational way of thinking. The last success helper, the orange one, is a combination of the yellow and the red, which is we're all okay, hey, hey. Again, we learn to respect each other, to work well with each other, but we don't have to like each other. We don't have to choose people to be friends if there's something about them that doesn't doesn't fit with what we like or what we expect or what we prefer in others. However, we are all worthy of respect. So they're the 6 success helpers that we want to teach our kids. It's a good idea to have this up in the classroom and talk about it and talk to it in the daily. You might want to say at the beginning of the day, we're going to have a successful day today. We know that the 6 success helpers help us to do that. And let's work hard to have a happy and successful day, and not to let success stopper thinking stop us. Another way of another name for success stopper thinking is brain bully thinking. Brain bully makes us feel worse and make us make decisions that are not helpful to us or to others. So success helper thinking is brain friend thinking, or as Albert Ellis would say, it's rational thinking. So it's by this chart that we're helping kids understand that thinking, feeling and behaving are interconnected, and it's the beginning of a journey to wellness, psychological wellness. Martin Seligman spoke about psychological resilience, being able to cope with difficult situations especially. This is a framework that helps children develop the capacity to manage themselves successfully in a very challenging world. We've spoken about the Success Helper chart, the Have a Go Spaghettio Success Helper chart, but it's we don't teach these competencies in a vacuum. They're taught in context. The context we give for teaching this is by having a definition of success. So we're saying to the children that these success helpers, choices and ways of thinking help us to aspire to the goals we set, to work hard towards them, to do our personal best, and to feel, positive effect, to feel good about what we're doing or what we've done. So it's quite a simple way of delivering to children the idea, the philosophy that thinking, feeling, and behaving are all interconnected, that we construct a world inside our head, and some of our thought constructions are helpful, rational, success helper, and some of our thought constructions might be irrational, success stopper, or brain bully constructs. And we want children to be able to recognize that and to do something about it. So these skills and capabilities hold children in good stead, so that when they get to the years of 12 years to 15 years, when they have reached the stage of metacognition, they have the skills with which to manage how they feel and how they behave. They'll be able to recognize when their feelings are excessive and to think about what it is that they might be thinking about a situation, and then try to modify or regulate how they feel by checking their thinking. So this is a fun way to start that journey for our early childhood students, and I hope you take it on board and have a go, have a try, and let me know how you go. This is the Have a Go Spaghettio Success Helper approach theme song. It's called Have a Go Spaghettio, and embedded in this is the idea that taking risks is important, doing your best is important. It'll help you achieve your goals, and it's called the Have a Go Spaghettio song, and it's sung to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So I better put my money where my mouth is, walk my talk and sing it, although I'm taking a risk here. But Red Success Helper is all about taking risks and doing your best. So here we go. It goes, have a go spaghettio, you can do your best, Clap your hands and touch the sky, give it a try, banana pie. Have a go spaghettio, you can do your best, Now in my experience, the children love that song, and I would start every day in the classroom with that song. I would refer to the Success Helper chart, and I would remind children that our happiness largely depends on how we view the world. So be aware of how our thinking, feelings, and behaviours are all interconnected. have a go Spaghettio. There's lots of other songs and rhymes that I've developed that promote the ideas contained in the chart, which I'm happy to share if people wish to have them. So the ABC theory of emotional disturbance counselling paradigm is seems simple. When A happens, how I feel about it and how I behave is a consequence of how I think about it. However, some people have a philosophy that says that when something happens, it or they make me mad, rather than it plus my thinking about it makes me feel as I feel. So if you want to read up on the ABC theory of emotional disturbance, this link here will take you to a blog that I have been posting on for quite a long time actually, and it's called the ABCs of REBE. You might find it interesting. It will certainly give you a bit of context as to what this is all about, and I wish you all well, and I hope you give it a go. Spaghettio, give it a try, banana pie. Don't give in, Mr. Chin. Okay, thanks very much. Until next time, all the best. Bye.